You're watching News Channel 6 at 10. In the past 18 months, 3 people have been attacked by dogs in Wichita Falls.
It is a frightening trend, and all 3 of those attacks involve pit bulls or pit bull mixes.
Yeah, so we went to the experts. We wanted to check the facts and find out if the pit bull breed gets a bad rap after those vicious attacks.
The pit bull was behind me. He threw me to the ground. When he threw me on the ground, that's when they started fighting.
Cruz Gonzalez was as lucky as you can get. She was attacked last November by 2 pit bulls, but was rescued by her grandson. Just this past February, June O'Hare was attacked by 2 pit bulls. A group of passerbys came to her rescue.
Just a vicious attack against a beautiful older woman. She was just in shock, you know, no doubt, just extremely afraid and bleeding profusely.
June escaped, but not before suffering serious injuries that sent her to the emergency room. In December of 2010, the worst attack of these 3.
And I would hate for you to see him today. They're gonna take his eyes out today. I wonder what you think if it was you.
I'm a retired nurse, and my son looked like a monster. My granddaughter went in there to see him yesterday, and she just ran out of the room.
Melvin Lewis was attacked as he walked down 10th Street. 2 dogs almost killed him. His injuries so bad, he underwent 14 hours of surgery after he was flown to Dallas. The owner of those 2 dogs was arrested and charged with a second-degree felony. Nationally, from January of 2006 to December of 2008, dogsbite.org in Austin recorded 88 fatal dog attacks. Nearly 60% of those attacks were by pit bulls. What may be even more startling is, according to Pediatrics Digest, 73% of dogs that attacked children were familiar to the kids they attacked. And in 75% of those attacks, the child provoked the dog. It's statistics and stories like these that spark a growing debate. Many people want the pit bull breed outlawed, but supporters are quick to stand up for pit bulls, saying the breed isn't the problem. Study after study does not paint a pretty picture for the pit bull breed. We went to dogman Eamon Riley. He's been training dogs for more than 30 years. We asked him if pit bulls were a bad breed, and he put it simply for us.
It's not a bad dog, it's an irresponsible owner.
Riley said dogs reflect their training or lack of it. Even simple discipline can go a long way when it comes to a dog. Riley introduced us to a pit bull by the name of TR. TR is a service dog for his owner, David Knight, who said he thanks God every day he's alive after a motorcycle accident left him disabled.
I'm suffering from a handicap. I have a bad leg and I'm blind in one eye. And TR provides balance and helps me with my motoring around places. David is an attorney, and TR pretty much goes anywhere with him. We asked David what kind of reception he gets when this 90-pound pit is at his side and he walks into the courtroom with the most feared breed of dog around. Initially, the reaction is somewhat of shock. Once they see how he reacts and how he is interacting with people, they like him very much, and they are very, very glad that he's there. For Knight, using a pit bull as his service dog was not his first choice. My initial reaction was revulsion, was fear, and I was not interested in having a dog that I knew had a reputation of being a very violent and a very vicious type of animal. So is this pit an example of how every pit bull can be, or is he the exception to the preception? And I'm convinced that if a dog is trained and is socialized properly, that the dogs can be very effective partners for a person. With TR being an example of a trained pit bull from almost birth, we wanted to know if pit bull rescue groups who save dogs from bad environments were doing the right thing in putting dogs trained to be aggressive back on the streets. It begged the question, can you teach an old dog not just new tricks, but a new lifestyle? Eamon Riley brought up the Michael Vick case and the dogs that were seized from him as an example.
16 pit bulls were taken off. These are fighting dogs. 2 were completely unsalvageable. They put them down. That's 14 pit bulls. 12 of those pit bulls are now certified therapy dogs. So you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Now, the pit bull TR that we met in the story has been trained for more than a year to be a service dog. He is certified, he has been professionally trained, and we want to know what you think. Is it the owner or is it the breed?
Now, this story and all the studies that we did in researching it are available on our website at newschannel6now.com. You can also leave a comment on our Facebook page and text home